We all set? Aye, aye!
Right, that's enough for one day. Time for me to head back to the castle. Now then, how do we get out of here? Ah, of course, here we are. You push that side, all right? And remember, not a word about this place to anyone. Even my father doesn't know about it. There's more to the world than this island, and we're going to prove it. Okay, 1, 2, 3!
So that's how it's going to be, is it? You're still not going to tell me what you're up to? Well, I don't care anyway, because I'm not going to waste my breath asking you again. But you haven't heard the last of this. I'm going to find out what you're plotting, and I'm going to tell everyone. So there. I almost forgot. Tomorrow's the day of the pilchard harvest. I'd better be getting off to bed. And so had you. It only comes round once a year, you know. See you later, Mr. Mysterious.
Wakey, wakey, young man. You can't stay in bed all morning. It's the most important day of the year in Pilchard Bay. The day of the pilchard harvest. Your father is already headed over to meet Mayor Maid by the jetty. Now get up and get yourself ready. Come on, chop chop. All set? It wouldn't do for a fisherman's son to sleep in, you know. Head down to the jetty this instant. Oh, before you go... Take this to your father, will you? You know how he likes his pilchards. Well, off you go now.
I respect your opinion, Pollock, but I don't see why we can't just head to the usual fishing spot.
When the ocean tells me something, I have to listen. I've been studying the currents and tides, and we need to cast our nets elsewhere this year. A fisherman's job is to follow the fish. Where they go, we go. End of story.
You're not wrong, but the thing is... Oh, look who's here. You've come to give your father a hand, I take it?
You took your time, my lad. Now, are you ready to actually do some work for a change? Oh, the first things first. Please tell me you brought me one of your mother's sandwiches. Oh, I'm famished. That's the stuff. There's nothing like pilchards in the morning. I can't set sail without one of these in my belly. Oh, stop staring at me like that, lad. You put me off my pilchards. Go in there, swab the decks or something.
Yes? Now,
Thanks.
Ah.
Ah, there you are. I reckon it must be my fault you've been called here again. Sorry about that. Now, you remember the plan, don't you? The grown-ups keep saying that this is the only island in the world. But that's total nonsense, and we're going to prove it. I know we've been spending all our time fixing up that old wreck in the cave near Pilchard Bay, but we have to face facts. There's no way the two of us will ever get that boat seaworthy. If we want to set sail for new lands, we need to go back to the drawing board. As luck would have it, though, I've been searching through the castle storerooms and came across... I found something else when I was down there and all. Check this out. So, what do you think? Looks like a piece of rubble, doesn't it? Well, that's what I thought at first as well. But check out the pattern on it. I've never seen anything like that before. Not that it's important right now, of course. I just thought I'd better show you before I forgot, that's all. Now, the book says there's a place called the Shrine of Awakening in the mountains to the east of here. And it seems there's a way of getting its doors to open, too. Of course, the eastern mountains are off-limits to islanders, which makes them the perfect place to hide something special, don't you think? Anyway, the point is we can forget about the boat for now, I'm going to head east for a little recce, see if I can find this shrine. You're here because my old man summoned you, right? Well, just try to keep him talking for as long as you can. Hopefully the guards won't twig that I've scarpered. Come and join me once you're done here, all right? I'll be waiting.
Kiefer! That does it. He's gone too far this time. This is outrageous.
Your Majesty, if you will forgive me, I am sure that Prince Kiefer has his reasons for absconding so suddenly. Please, I beg of you, you must try to remain calm.
Honestly, why do you insist on sticking up for that wretched boy? Anyway, to the matter at hand. I have been expecting you, young man. Follow me. We have much to discuss. Sit yourself down, if you would. Now, you're going to look me in the eye and tell me the truth. Is there something you're hiding from me? Let me be clear. You cannot worm your way out of this one. Of late, Kiefer has been behaving like a prince possessed. He has been entirely incapable of sitting still for a moment. Do you know what the wretched boy did today? He stole a precious ring that once belonged to his mother. A keepsake I treasure more than life itself. What in the world can he hope to achieve through such acts of petty larceny? I confess that I myself occasionally strayed from the straight and narrow path in my youth, but by the time I was Prince Kiefer's age, I had more than grown out of such behavior. The exact details of my youthful indiscretions are neither here nor there, of course. The fact of the matter is, my son is likely out there causing more mayhem even as we speak. Which is why I need you to talk some sense into my idiot boy. For better or worse, Prince Kiefer is the future of this kingdom. You must impress upon him the fact that his behavior is utterly unacceptable in one who would be king.
At last! I thought you'd never show up. Anyway, this is where things start to get serious. Welcome to the Forbidden Place. No turning back now. Here, take a look at this. So, recognize anyone? I've got a good feeling about this. We're close, very close. Ta-da! Behold, let's see what the stat... Well, are you with me? Great! None of our useless scholars ever really got to the bottom of all this stuff, you know? Forbidden places. Royal tomb. Well, I've always wanted to uncover the secrets of this. There's something waiting for me here. Anyway, enough talk. Huh? Nothing happened. Looks like I was wrong about the ring. But, look, ta-da! May I present... Here we go. But we can't... What about the stone tablet? Here? Well, I can't deny the book's been some... I wanted to find a key that There's no sense getting upset, though. After all, we can still patch the boat. I borrowed the sizzling stone from your Uncle Pike, by the way. Sorry this turned out to be a waste of... Huh?
Lacking. You are yet lacking.
Is that...
The doors of destiny will only open for those who have been chosen. And you are yet lacking.
The doors of destiny?
If you would prove your worth, you must find the 3 remaining you who have yet to make...
I don't have a clue what's going on, but I know...
Listen well, unproven ones. All you need to pass the trial lies here, within the bounds of the island. Leave no stone unturned, and keep your eyes peeled. Go now. Prove.
Woohoo! We've come this... Listen up. Huh? Take that! How's about that? Hey!
Oh.
Ah! Eh?
Ah. Ah. Hey! Hey!
Huh? Hey-o. Huh. Eh? Hey! Hey! All right, here goes. Let's see if we really are the chosen ones. Please reveal the way forward! Whenever you're ready.
Your courage is proven.
Woohoo! We got it open! And all it took was a quick jaunt around the island. I can't believe we actually did it! This is so exciting! I can't wait to see what's in there! Come on! The real adventure is about to begin! Eh? Huh?
Hey! What's that? Why is it so bright?
Blimey! What just happened? Are you two okay?
Of course I'm not okay. I want an explanation for what just happened, and I want it now.
Well, all I know is that one minute we... I don't recognize this place, though. Is it even...
What are you talking about? What I want to know is what... It's really not helping the mood. Ugh! Whatever this place is, I hate it already! In fact, I've had enough. Thanks for the amazing...
Well, I suppose we should get going too. We can't hang around here all day. Come on! Uh-oh. We need to find her, and fast!
What are those things?
Take that! Take that! They didn't stand a chance. How's about that?
Knew I had it in me. I don't like this one bit. Where exactly are we? And why is it full of monsters?
Monsters? You...
Well, if they weren't monsters, what were they? If they look like monsters and smell like monsters, they're monsters. Well, anyway, the one thing I do know is that this is all your fault. It's time you took responsibility for your actions. You need to make sure I get home safely.
Monsters, eh? Did you hear that? Real live monsters! We're on a proper adventure at last! Is it just me, or is this kind of exciting?
Yes, it is just you. You're such an idiot. Oh, trust you to be happy about this. Listen, I'm not staying here a moment longer. Take me home! Now!
And what are yourselves doing here?
Sorry. We weren't sneaking up on you or anything. You've got nothing to fear from us. I'm Kiefer, Prince of Estard.
Estard, you say? Are you serious?
Well, anyway, this is my best pal, and this is Maribel. They're with me.
Excuse me, miss, whatever your name is. Why is it so dark and horrible here?
Ah, right. Me name. I'm Maeve.
Hello, Maeve.
Weeding? Sure, I wasn't weeding. I was putting some nice plants on these graves, like.
Plants? You mean those handful? Why would anyone put grass on?
In case you've not noticed, there's not a lot in the way of flowers round here. That's why I have to make do with that little lot, like.
Wait, I've got some flowers. Well, some seeds at least.
Seeds, you say?
Yes, I got them from the woods near Estard. I was going to plant them round my house.
I hate to be a bother, but I'd be grateful if you could see your way to letting me have a handful.
Oh, I don't mind at all. In fact, have the lot.
Sure, that's grand altogether. I'll plant these round the grave, so I will. Maybe now the souls of the departed can rest a wee bit easier.
The departed?
Now, where are yourselves heading to? If you don't mind me asking. You want to go home, do you? Well, I wouldn't start from here, so I wouldn't. Your best bet for now is to get out of this forest. You'll find a little village up the way where you can rest up. By way of thanks for them seeds, I'll come along with you. Well, let's be off, shall we?
Take that! Hey!
Take this!
Easy peasy.
How's about that?
Hey!
Huh.
How? How?
Eh? Oh. Oh. Ah. Oh.
Ah, sure, you're humans. Well, that's a relief, so it is. Sorry I wasn't more welcoming, but you took me by surprise. I thought, I'm Patrick, and you'll be travellers, will you? Well, tell me this and tell me no more. Did you meet a woman called Maeve at all? You did? Oh, sure, that's grand. Maeve protected our village from them monsters, you see, but no one's seen her this last while. My dad's injured, and now Maeve's gone. Sure, things couldn't be any worse. You alright, Dad? Sorry about that. My dad's this village's bravest warrior. He went off to fight the monsters and bring back our women, but he came home in this shape. According to your man, the doctor, we'll be needing a yoke called a green gem to make him right again. But the mine where you get him is full of monsters now. I was hoping I'd see Maeve so I could... Can I ask you a favour, like? I'd love to go off and search for her myself, but I've to look after me da, you know?
You know what? Nice one.
I want to leave you two, so I suppose I better tag along.
Did I hear you right?
Yup, that's right. Oh, and if we run into Maeve again, we'll tell her.
Thanks.
Take that!
There we go.
They didn't stand a chance.
Thanks.
Yeah? Take that!
Knew I had it in me. Here I come! Hatta!
I'm going from strength to strength. Flame slash!
Right, on we go.
Here comes the heat!
Right.
Take this!
Here comes the heat!
Here I go! Flame slash! Hey! Hey!
Right, on we go.
Here comes the heat!
didn't stand a chance. How's about that?
Take this!
Flame slash!
Right, on we go. um... So listen, what made you decide to help young Patrick in the first place? It's been preying on my mind, so it has.
Well, what else could we do? I mean, he needed our help. Isn't that right?
Well, that's grand altogether. If only that rotten lot in Ballymalloy had half your courage.
What do you mean?
You know that village I took yous to? Well, there's a reason it's called Ballymalloy. It must be the best part of 20 years ago now. The place was attacked by a terrifying monster, out of the blue like. The folks there didn't know what to do until one brave young man decided to make a stand. His name was Malloy. So off he goes to face down the beast, and his friends and neighbours are telling him they're right behind him. He marches into the monster's lair to have it out, believing the rest of the troops will be joining him soon. And how many of them villagers were there marching behind him? Not a one. Malloy held out as long as he could, sure that reinforcements were on their way, until finally he and the monster couldn't go on. They collapsed and breathed their last. When the villagers learned what had happened, they were ashamed of themselves, as well they might be, and decided to rename their village in Malloy's honour. But what good did that do him, I ask you? You could name 100 villages after him, and it wouldn't change nothing. The good folks of Ballymalloy didn't learn anything from the experience either. Where were they when Patrick's dad was fighting them monsters, huh? Listen to me blathering on. Never mind. I'm sorry for bringing it up. Now listen. That doll was a present from me big brother. He gave it to me when I was just a girl. Whenever I was afraid, I'd hold that doll. And it was like it was telling me to be brave, to stay strong. I've always carried it with me. If you don't like it, you can throw it away.
Take
It was nice of Patrick to pay for our rooms. Oh, that Kiefer can sleep anywhere. Okay, I'll shut. Night, you two. It's just, I can't shake this awful feeling that we might. Wouldn't that be? Only joke. Only a massive wimp would say. Anyway. Oh.
Ah,
Look, me dad's back on his feet, so he is. Sure.
How are you? The name's Hanlon. Me lad Patrick's just after telling me all that happened while I was flat on me back. I can't thank you enough.
Don't forget to thank Maeve too, Dad.
So let me get this straight, like, that warrior you were telling me about earlier, her name was Maeve.
Yeah, she's super tough and cool, and she brought us both back safe and sound from that tower in the east. And that's not all. Maeve.
Is that so? Now, if I may, what exactly? Well, that's quite a tale. So, still in all, maybe if we dealt with the evil that's...
Are you?
I am. It's only since them awful beasts took up residence in the tower to the east that things took a serious turn for the worse round here. If we could track down whoever their boss is and give him a good walloping, things would be sure to brighten up. Now, you look like you can handle yourselves.
So what do you say? Are we marching off?
That's the spirit. And it won't be just me, mind you. We can't have you fighting our battles for us now, can we?
Dad, I don't mean to rain on your parade, like. Remember when you went to fight them monsters the first time? They let you go off all on your own, didn't they? What makes you think it'll be any different this time round? They might tell you they're on their way, but then you'll turn round and find there's no one. They're all a bunches, and I know better. Sure, the thought of facing them monsters again has me shaking in my boots, so it does.
Poor Patrick. Isn't there some way we...
What's this now?
It's something Maeve gave us. It's no ordinary doll. She told us that it always used to make her feel brave whenever she was scared.
Really? So it...
That's right. And now it's yours. I've got a feeling it's just what you need right now.
It's funny, like. It feels like Maeve's right here with me somehow. Thanks a million! I've decided not to give up on the other villagers. I'm going to give them another chance. All right, Dad. I'll go and rally the troops.
Well, would you look at that? Now, the tower is to the east of here, like I said. To get there, you've got to head north and go round the top like. Mind how you go. And remember, you...
All right. Take that!
Here comes the heat!
Stand a chance. How's about that? Huh.
Hey!
They didn't stand a chance.
Knew I had it in me.
Right. Flame slash!
Out, boss! Boss! They...
Sorry, I didn't want you to have to find out like this. But I had a feeling this would happen. Well, now you know. I'm behind all the bad stuff that's been going on. I'm nothing more than another monster, ordered to make sure those women never return to their homes. I'm sure you remember me telling you about how your man Malloy died alone, while the other villagers didn't lift a finger to help him. Well, Malloy was me big brother, so he was. I was still just a wee girl, but when he didn't come home, I marched off to this tower to try and find him. But what I found was someone else. He told me the others had left Malloy to his fate, that it was their fault he was dead. I began to hate everyone back in the village. And before I knew it, the hatred had taken over me heart. I lost sight of who I was, and I changed.
Please, Maeve, you have to let those poor women go!
I'm sorry, but I just can't do as you ask. Listen, I've given them villagers chance after chance. But it's always the same. They may have named their village after a hero, but they're still the same bunch of rotten cowards they always were. The truth is, the only way to make all this end, the only way to get rid of this darkness, is to get rid of me. The key to setting the village's womenfolk free, it's me life.
Boss, wait! You shouldn't be wasting your...
Right you are.
Let's see you, Claude!
Here
You had it in me. I'm sorry, boss.
Looks like I've no choice but to fight you now. But there's one thing I want yous all to believe. You remember back when I met yourselves by them graves? I didn't know whose they were, but I knew I wanted to leave flowers on them. That wasn't a lie or any sort of trick, that was the real me. Whatever part of me is still human made me go there. Made me want to do that. And it was that brave lad, Patrick, who awoke that part of myself. I realised that if I killed his dad, that poor lad might well end up on the same path as I did. I had to help them. But all that's over now. There's not a trace of humanity left in me.
Hold your horses! Seems we got here in the nick of time.
Hanlon! And you... Sure, it's all thanks to wee Patrick and that wooden doll of his. When we saw it, we realised it was the same yoke Malloy gave his sister all those years ago. And it all came flooding back. We knew we could never let something like that happen again.
This time, we can't leave it to someone else to save our skins.
Do you want to know something? I'd already decided what I was going to do. If you'd left these young folks in the lurch like you did me big brother. I was planning to smash Ballymalloy to smithereens. But you came. You finally came.
Your big brother? Sure, you're in an awful state altogether. We just weren't thinking, And look, all we're asking is that you give...
Please, maid, we're begging you.
I'm grateful for your words, but it's far too late. The darkness in me goes too deep, and the light won't return to this land while I'm alive. That was the fate decided for me.
What are you saying,
These young folks have freed me from the burden of hatred I carried for so long. And now there's one more thing I want you to do for me. You know what it is, don't you?
Wait! No!
I'm afraid it's the only way to save the village.
Poor Maeve. Listen, Maeve. I want to thank you for what you did. You saved me and my boy. I'll never forget that.
I'm just glad the folks at Ballymalloy have finally learned something. But this is only the beginning. You've to make that village a happy place to live. You'll do that for me, won't you?
We will. I promise.
And can I ask one more favour? Tell him that he saved Ballymalloy.
Aye. I'll be sure to tell him that.
Now I've one final thing to say. Listen, I want you to go back there when this is all over. Thanks so much for giving me those seeds. I've a funny feeling yous might just be able to change the world, so I have.
Oh.
Oh. You're back! Me Dad, I heard you and the villagers gave them monsters a good hiding. Thanks a million. I'm just happy I managed to pluck up a bit of courage. Oh yeah, Dad, we have to tell her we beat them monsters.
We did. She said it was all thanks to you that the village was saved.
Really? But deadly. And now it's safe. I'm gonna go and find her myself. I want to thank her for all she's done for us.
One day I'll tell the lad the truth, but now's not the time. It's all such a shame, like. By rights, Maeve should be back here where she belongs, living peacefully in the village. Ah, sure, never mind me and me old blather. Now, if I remember rightly, you should head there now, like. And if not, just remember, you and your pal saved me life. And not that I'm hoping you don't find your way back, of course. Anyway, let's me chat.
Huh? We were stood right here, remember? We...
What the? Hey! I am here, you know, but let's not get into the details of... So, I trust you got the...
What? Although, I'm still not... Was it all a dream or something?
Don't be so stupid, Kiefer. How could it be? Since when did 3 people have exactly the same dream? All I know is that I could have been killed, and it was all your fault. Are you even listening? No, you're staring. No, you didn't.
What's that? What the heck just happened? For a second there, I thought we were being sent back to Ballymalloy.
Oh, it was just a little tremor. The main thing is, we're back. I'm heading home. My mother must be worried sick.
Ah! My dad'll be tearing his... Listen, I'd better get back to the castle.
Charming. And where's my goodbye, huh? There's no helping some people.
Now I know you've had a curie, although I think you know that already.
Oh, we do we?
But you must continue to do that, and you'll soon come...
That's what you made us stop for? To tell us we basically have to figure out... We'll be heading off now.
Oh, but of course. And remember, as soon as you find any, put enough of them together.
Hey! Huh.
Oh.
Oh! What's she doing here?
Ha! She's here because you two are the most predictable pair of idiots.
We'll just have to live with it, I suppose. Have you heard about this meeting they're having up at the castle about the new island? Well, it must be serious, because they even asked that miserable old so-and-so Dermot to go and tell... Anyway, you're not going to believe this. Outrageous, right? Well, if that's the way they want to play it, then fine. Of course you are. Okay, so... One.
Wow! So there was a staircase under... Not that I'm impressed, of course.
Just...
Hey! Don't...
So what do you think? She's...
I know this ship. It used to belong. He got rid of it years ago, though. Said it was a worm-infested old pile of planks.
All it needed was a little tender, loving care, right? We nearly gave up at one point, didn't we? We just didn't think we were going to be able to do it on our own. But then, good old Dermot came to the rescue. I tricked the old... Anyway, enough talk. All set? That's the spirit. Set a course.
Amazing. Were you really just going to sail off and leave me standing there? And it's not a new continent, you bonehead. It's just an island.
Whatever you say, shipmate.